hard time with that question for a long time, but I've always been, you know, a painter, a singer, you know, a rapper. I interview, you know, all these, a poet, all these different things. So right now, you know, I've come to the point where it's just, I'm an artist doing so many different things that all come under one thing, that's artistry. I mean, hip-hop is bigger than hip-hop, you know, like at this point, you know, it's not just, you know, little kids in the hood doing hip-hop, you know, it's worldwide, it's global. My mom knows, you know, Biggie by his voice, you know, it's like hip-hop is beyond just music now. Hip-hop is existing in so many different ways in so many different places, and so we've seen it expand, and I too have expanded beyond just rap and beats. I think at one point it was good because it got a lot of people off the street and money in their pocket, you know, and it made it possible for people who didn't have an opportunity to live a legal lifestyle. It gave them that opportunity. But now, I think the mass media, you know, they don't really know what hip-hop really is outside of like Jay-Z and the hood. Yeah. Pass me my umbrella.
Shit.
I really work to represent hip-hop as in another dimension, you know, because I'm hip-hop and I'll always be hip-hop, but I ain't shooting nobody. And I'm also not like, hey, you know, like I'm not poppy. So, you know, there's got to be other ways shown, and mass media is not really trying to do a lot of that, but over time, we're gonna make them.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think necessarily it's all about Fear of a Black Planet. I think it's a number of things, and I think I think it's also expanded beyond just black, and the idea of there's the rich, and then there's the not rich, and the rich want to stay rich, and hip hop is always, even though Jay-Z is very rich, hip hop has always come from a place of folks who don't have as much and are trying to get more, and folks don't want to share. For me, my hip hop is more soulful, you know? Like, I came into hip hop from poetry, so I had a different entrance into it, you know, than just like, ooh, I want to rap, you know, it was more lyrical based. So that's how I started in hip hop, and over time I started singing more, and the music also became more instrumental than just like beats. Here there's more respect for authenticity and for genuine like art from the heart, you know? And in America right now, it's more about like, how do you look? You know, what do you look like? What color is your outfit? You know, how tight is your pants, etc. And though I wear tight pants, I don't want my music judged on it. Yeah, definitely. You know, working with the Roots and Q-Tip, you know, especially, really helped me to define my own sound. When I was on Q-Tip's album on the song Man, Woman, Boogie, like he had me sing and he had me do my voice different, and he was like, just sing it, you know, like deep. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, just sing it like deep, like how you talk. So I'm like, okay, getting down is something to do between woman and man. And I was like, oh! He's like, that right there, that's your sound, that's your sound. And I remember Green Lantern called me and was like, yo, what you did right there, keep doing that. When I was 23,
yeah.
22, I was a host on MTV, and I was interviewing everybody. And you know, one thing that they really learned quickly was that I wasn't just like a face asking questions. I was a supporter, and I was an expert, you know, and I had knowledge on the music. It wasn't just like, okay, they gave me questions, now I'm asking them. And they respected that, and we've been able to keep in touch. And so when I started to do music, you know, these people were already in my life. And I remember telling Questlove, you know, I want to do some songs, I want to perform, and he was like, so come on.
Yeah.
Monochrome means the same kind of colors, you know, like all in the same shades. And that's how I feel America has tried to make me be, like same. They want me to be like everybody else, you know, they want me to just be kind of one person doing one thing like everybody else. And I don't have that ability. Like, I'm, you know, this is me, you know, colors, like I'm all over the place, you know, and it's not that I'm unorganized, but it's just that I represent a lot of different facets of expression. You know, I come from a lot of different places. I'm from California, New York, Grenada, like there's just, it's not possible to put me in a box. So I call it Madam Monochrome because that's what I'll never be. Like, some experiences make me want to rap. And some experiences make me want to sing. And then some make me want to do both, you know? So it's like something like my song Man Child. You know, I'm singing and I'm singing from the heart and I'm singing soulful, you know, and it's about these guys that just don't want to grow up. You know, and they just want to stay young and not have any responsibilities. And, you know, that hits me in my heart and it makes me want to really sing. But then at the same time, it's like, I need to get them to hear me. So that's when I need to rap. I mean, Gil Scott-Heron, rest in peace, he said, if you're going to write a song with no meaning, you might as well just do an instrumental.
That's one of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
because even if I do a song, like I have a song called Neon, and it sounds like it's so stupid. It's like, sometimes I like to rock neon. So you might be like, what is this crap? You know, she likes to rock neon. Who cares? But if you listen, you know, I say a lot of things in there about, you know, how you define yourself. You know, and you don't always have to be like, you know, beating someone in the head with, this is a message, it's a message, it's a message, you know. You can still have fun and not be stupid. And that's, that's really, like, my music. I mean, I'm just somebody who's, like, always thinking. And I don't really have a lot of, like, pointless thoughts. So that's how my music is. I mean, it's a lot of different messages, but for me, my message is be yourself.
Just be yourself.
This album, I was very, very, very lucky to work with Ski Beats, and you know, he's done music for Currency and Jay-Z and Camp Lo, and him and I, we worked really, really well together. So we did a lot of tracks on this album. Also, E40's son, Drew Beat, he did a record on this album. This guy, Black Soap, he did 2 records, and you know, production-wise, I'm just really happy with the sound. I think it's big, it's soulful, but it knocks. It's in your chest, you know. And you know, it's a gift and a curse, because on the one hand, you can get heard, but then on the other hand, you're getting robbed. So, you know, it's like, it gives folks a chance that maybe didn't have a chance. But then at the same time, it makes it to where you have to give so much before you can get anything back. Because people expect so much for free, and they expect it quickly. So it's one thing to put out a free album, but then a month later, they're like, where's your new project? What's going on? You know? And that's like really hard to do.
Yeah.
But you know, you just, these are the times we're in. So you gotta roll with the punches.
Okay. Amanda, thank you.
Merci.
Thank you very
Catch me, I'm falling out of love with music. Born to the beat, I live in stereo. Left brain, right brain, heart's the metronome. I speak with it, from it teach about this thing I love called hip-hop music. Do this lyrical